It started with a single post, one cryptic message from Diddy, and the internet exploded. Within minutes, hashtag Diddy exposes Taylor was trending worldwide, and fans everywhere were asking the same question. What does Diddy know about Taylor Swift, and why is he talking now? No one saw it coming. On the surface, Diddy and Taylor Swift exist in two very different worlds: hip-hop royalty and pop superstardom. But according to recent events, their paths may have crossed in ways we never imagined. And the story is far more complicated than it seems. Let's rewind for a moment. Diddy, also known as Sean Combs, has been in the headlines recently, not just for his music empire or business moves, but for controversy, legal battles, public scrutiny, and now a surprise jab that seems directly aimed at America's pop princess. It all began during an Instagram live session where Diddy was responding to questions from fans about the state of the music industry. Things were lighthearted until one viewer asked him about the ongoing debate around artist ownership and record label control. That's when everything shifted. Diddy paused, gave a smirk, and said, "Some of y'all favorite artists act like they're independent bosses now, but I remember when they were begging labels for deals like everybody else. Don't let the PR fool you." The comment alone might have passed as general industry shade. But then he added, almost offhandedly, "Ask Taylor about that." And just like that, the floodgates opened. Speculation went wild. Was Diddy suggesting that Taylor Swift's well-publicized battle for her masters was not as authentic as it seemed? Was there more to the story than her carefully crafted narrative of artistic empowerment? Within hours, fan theories spread like wildfire. Some claimed Diddy had inside information about Taylor's original deal with Big Machine Records. Others pointed to old photos from industry events in the early 2010s where Diddy and Taylor were seen speaking privately. Were they just friendly interactions, or was there a business connection we never knew about? What makes this even more compelling is that both Diddy and Taylor have been vocal about artist rights, but from very different angles. Taylor made headlines in 2019 when she called out Scooter Braun and Big Machine for refusing to sell her the rights to her own music. She positioned herself as a victim of a male-dominated industry taking a stand for younger artists everywhere. It was one of the biggest music industry stories of the decade. Meanwhile, Diddy, who built his own empire with Bad Boy Records, has also been criticized for the way he handled contracts with his own artists. He's been accused of doing exactly what Taylor was fighting against. So for him to call her out, the irony wasn't lost on fans. Some began questioning the authenticity of Taylor's fight. Others saw Diddy's comment as a desperate attempt to deflect attention from his own controversies. But then, things got even stranger. 2 days after the live stream, an old interview resurfaced, one from 2011. In it, a young Taylor Swift talks about being inspired by Diddy's success as an entrepreneur. She mentions studying how he built his brand and his ability to shift from artist to mogul. That clip, which had gone mostly unnoticed for over a decade, suddenly took on new meaning. Was there mutual respect between them once? Was there ever a business collaboration behind the scenes? And why is this all coming out now? Some insiders believe Diddy's recent legal troubles have left him feeling betrayed by the same industry that once praised him, and now he's lashing out. Others argue he's trying to dismantle the image of untouchable celebrities by exposing the contradictions in their narratives. Whatever his motivation, the timing is suspicious. Just last week, Taylor announced a new phase of her Eras tour, along with the surprise release of another vault track from her re-recorded albums. Her brand is stronger than ever, with billion-dollar valuations, a Time Person of the Year title, and legions of devoted fans who treat her word as gospel. So when someone, especially someone as influential as Diddy, casts doubt on her story, it doesn't just cause drama. It threatens a narrative that millions of people have emotionally invested in. Swifties were quick to respond. On social media, fans defended Taylor fiercely. Some accused Diddy of trying to derail a successful woman's career out of jealousy. Others pointed to his ongoing lawsuits and claimed he was deflecting. But a smaller group began digging deeper, analyzing contracts, timelines, and interviews. And that's where things get murky. For years, there have been rumors that major record labels sometimes use high-profile artists as leverage to sway public opinion. That a narrative can be crafted, carefully packaged, and sold to fans like a Hollywood script. If Diddy's comment was more than just petty shade, if it was a signal that something larger was happening behind the scenes, then what else don't we know? So far, Taylor's camp has not responded directly. No statements, no tweets, no Instagram stories addressing Diddy's jab, which only adds fuel to the fire. Her silence has been interpreted in many ways. Some say it's class, others say it's calculated. But here's where things get really strange. A known industry whistleblower, an anonymous Twitter account that has correctly predicted several music industry scandals in the past, posted this cryptic message. The smoke around Taylor and Diddy goes back to 2008. Everything changed after one meeting in NYC. More coming. That one tweet got over 10 million views in less than 24 hours. Suddenly, podcasts, TikTok accounts, and even entertainment news shows started digging. What happened in 2008? Why would Taylor and Diddy even be in the same room back then? We may never know the full story, but here's what we do know. The music industry is built on deals that the public rarely sees. Artists, no matter how famous, often operate under contracts and partnerships that can make or break their careers. And sometimes, the stories we're told about empowerment, independence, betrayal are just one side of a much more complex equation. Is Diddy telling the truth? Is Taylor hiding something? Or is this all just another chapter in the ongoing saga of celebrity PR warfare? Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain. The internet is watching, dissecting, and waiting for the next move. Will Taylor respond? Will Diddy elaborate? Or will both stars let the storm pass, knowing full well that silence can be just as powerful as words? Stay tuned, because in a world where headlines can break the internet, nothing stays hidden forever. And if you thought this was wild, just wait until you see what drops next week.